Distinguished, let's start with the law school. About 7 months ago, you were there and it was far from completion. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, gentlemen of the press, I'm Senator Opeyemi Bamidele. By the grace of God, I chair the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters. And I'm here with some of my colleagues, including one of our principal officers, who is the minority leader, distinguished Senator Philip Aduda. And I also have the vice chairman of the committee here with me, distinguished Senator Jeff Okajev, and of course Senator Hadija Hassan from Jikawa is also here. And I also have one of our distinguished colleagues from Rivers who also joined on our delegation, distinguished Senator Barry Piggy. Let me bring greetings to the people, the government and people of Rivers State from the leadership of the Senate and, of course, by extension of the National Assembly. Before our oversight visit, some of the agencies that we oversight in our committee had been here earlier. Specifically, I mentioned the Council of Legal Education, as well as the Nigerian Law School. I'm sure you all played host to them 2 weeks ago when they were here. And they brought reports back to us. Of course, that also necessitated our having to pay an oversight visit to Rivers to come and see what they told us was some sort of Rivers wonders. I don't know whether they call it River Wonder or Wike Wonders, whichever one, the wonders of the world. And we have come, we have seen for ourselves, and I just want to say that this is a glorious moment for all of us. Beyond rhetorics, we have seen democracy in action. We have seen the true dividend of democracy. Please understand, historically, part of what led to even the whole idea of having multiple campuses of the Nigerian Law School was because of the explosion in the population of law students in this country, just like in the population of lawyers and would-be lawyers. And that led to a situation where one campus in Lagos will no longer be sufficient. And of course, administratively, the federal government decided on having 5 additional law school campuses, one in each of our geopolitical zone. And then, of course, the government of Rivers State, by the vision of its own governor and leader, His Excellency Governor Wike, decided to make an offer, and that is the reverse, situation. First, it was federal government that decided let's have 5 additional law schools. Anyhow, some of these campuses took over without even hostel, for the students, hoping that as time went by, they will be able to provide. Such facilities have been provided, but to a very large extent, in many of those campuses today, it is still a challenge trying to meet up to the standard. And like I said, it was an offer from the government and people of Rivers State through Governor Wike, and it was an offer that was also accepted, by the federal government under the watch of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. Why am I saying all of this? Again, is to be able to underscore the point that if we're able to work together across party line and beyond political, ethnic, or religious divide, we can really take Nigeria to that next level that we are all desirous of. Governor Wike, a PDP leader, PDP governor from the southern part of the country, made an offer. It was tabled by the Attorney General, an APC man, to President Buhari of APC. And without wasting time, it was approved. And today we have seen the implication of that. I want to, on behalf of our committee and on behalf of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the National Assembly, congratulate the government and people of Rivers State, because this is truly an amazing development. And in doing that, I want to also individually, congratulate His Excellency Governor Wike for the vision. And I know that a lot of people have worked with him. Rivers is noted for having produced very eminent people on the bench and at the bar. And one of them is standing with us here today, Chief OCJ Okocha, who we are all proud of and who has continued to be a leading light in the legal profession. I'm happy that we have people like him around His Excellency Governor Wike. So when you have a combination of so many things working for you, a vision that is alive, a vision, with a provision because there is funding, and then of course driven by political will and surrounded by very serious human beings who will not mislead you and who will advise you not based on what they can get. This is exactly what you get, and that's what we're here to celebrate. So this is one of the happiest oversight visits we have paid in the life of, our own leadership of the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters. It's a celebration of our democracy. It's a celebration of leadership. It's a celebration of accomplishment. And part of our own advice to both the Council of Legal Education and the Nigerian Law School is to even, based on the standard that has been set in the Port Harcourt campus, ensure to reserve, some of the rooms, dedicated to ensuring that our continuous legal education, is taken very seriously, using the Port Harcourt campus, as the base, for this. It's not only law students that will come here. Lawyers, practicing lawyers will also be here for their CLE program, and I'm sure benchers will also see, how to ensure that some of the activities also take place in the Port Harcourt campus of the Nigerian Law School. It is an accomplishment. I congratulate the Nigerian Bar Association. This is good. I congratulate the African Bar Association. This is a standard, and like we keep saying, it's a global best practice standard that has been set, by the Governor Wike-led government of Rivers State. And beyond that, before I round up, let me also say that His Excellency Governor Wike chose, in his own characteristics way of doing things, to even take us beyond our mandate of oversight visits to the Nigerian Law School, to also bring us to see what is happening at the level of Rivers State itself. Today, focusing on the ongoing construction and near completion of a new legislative quarters for the honorable members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Again, we're here. We have been around the country by the grace of God. We have interacted with our colleagues, parliamentarians at the state level in different state houses of assembly. Senator Hassan is from Jigawa. Senator Aduda is from FCT. Senator Okajem is from Benue. And what am I trying to say? I'm from Ekiti myself. We have our state houses of assembly. We know where they live. We know how they live. And we know they are no less committed. And coming here to see what we are seeing here today, again, I want to say is a confirmation of the fact that you have, as governor, a trailblazer and someone who always continue to help in setting a global best practice standard. And I believe that this is also a call on the honorable members of Rivers State House of Assembly to greater dedication, to greater commitment. And I also want to congratulate them because this is a beauty to behold. So by and large, our own conclusion here is that Rivers is working. And we're happy for all of you, we're happy for the people, we're happy for the government, and we congratulate all those who are working with His Excellency Governor Wike. It's a pleasure to be here, gentlemen.